Okay, comparing cheap outlets to expensive outlets, how much do you have to spend? Really, where's the sweet spot and where should you be looking at? Okay.
Honestly, when comparing the different outlets and the cost, I think half of these can just be thrown away immediately.
Okay, so here are your outlets from cheapest over here to most expensive over here. Now, this beginner outlet is incredibly cheap and low end. It is 50 to 75 cents. You'll see them in big bulk bins at the home improvement stores. There are some drawbacks to this kind of outlet. It feels incredibly cheap in the hand. In fact, we weighed it to see how lightweight it is. It is not tamper resistant rated. So technically it doesn't even meet code to install it in your home. Believe it or not, the big box stores can sell you items that don't meet code. You have to have TR tamper resistant outlets to install. Your method of connections is just the 14 gauge backstab or the screws. So that's kind of limited. The build quality looks very, very low end. I wouldn't trust such a cheap outlet in your house. Now the next tier up was double that, about $1.50 to $2. Feels heavier duty, although the build quality looks similar, but it feels heavier. You have the same connections. You have the twist wire to the side screw. Now that is intimidating for some people. Some do-it-yourselfers, first timers with electrical don't want to figure out how to twist the wire and get it properly on the screw. Or if you do the backstab, it's very limited. It's only the small 14 gauge wire. So it's not going to accept all the wires in your home. No 12 gauge or larger. Now it is tamper resistant. So you did gain a feature there. It is a tamper resistant UL rated outlet. So it is safe to use and it does meet code. So you gain that. With that being said, it still is an incredibly cheap outlet. Now jump up to the mid tier. You're looking at about a $5 outlet. Immediately, it feels different. It's heavy duty. The build quality is better. It's a different design. Again, tamper resistant, meets code, UL rated. Now on your back is where it really starts to shine. You have some improvements here. No longer do you have to awkwardly bend your wire around the screws and see if you can figure that out. You have these awesome clamp design. So right here, you slide. Can you see that? You slide your wire behind that clamp, and when you tighten that screw down, it clamps onto your wire, and you have a solid connection. That's not going anywhere. And look at how many connections you have. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the hot side. You have the option for 4 different wire connections on the hot side and on the neutral side. Hot is gold, neutral is white. Silver screw. That is an amazing amount of connections you have available to you. That's going to be a much easier install for most do-it-yourselfers, first timers. You're literally just shoving a straight wire in, tightening it down, and you're good to go. Good solid connection. I love that. That's a great outlet. Now on your higher end, your high expensive outlets, you're looking at special case, special use outlets. So here are your $20 to $60. So like a $25 outlet, you're looking at a GFI or ground fault safety outlet required at wet locations, kitchens, bathrooms, garages, exteriors, unfinished basements. So that's a special use outlet. Or you're looking at maybe an arc fault outlet, AFCI, or you're looking at a specialty outlet like a surge protector outlet. Or how about step up to this, a USB outlet built into the device, USB-A, USB-C. This is a $60 outlet, high end, but limited use cases and special designs for the very high end outlets. The cheapy outlets that feel like toys, they're so lightweight, I throw those away, and you're left with the mid-tier outlet. You're about a $4 to $6 outlet, and they are heavy duty and they are wonderful. That's what you should be installing. That's worth your time. That will last a long time, and you won't have any health or safety risk or worry. They're easy to install. Hey, that's electrical outlet, which one you should install. Thank you so much for watching. I bet you can do it yourself.